A serious vulnerability has been identified in LangChain Core, potentially putting sensitive data at risk. This flaw could allow attackers to manipulate large language model outputs and extract confidential secrets. Disclosed on December 26, 2025, the issue is tracked as CV 2025-68664 and has a high severity score of 9.3 out of 10. The vulnerability arises from improper handling of user-controlled data in specific serialization functions, which could lead to unauthorized access and code execution. Next, we'll explore the details of this vulnerability, its implications, and the steps users should take to secure their systems. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The timeline of events surrounding the LangChain Core vulnerability reveals a concerning chain of discovery and response. On December 4, 2025, security researcher Yarden Porat from Sayata reported the critical serialization injection flaw, which was subsequently disclosed to the public on December 26, 2025. The vulnerability's codename, LangGrinch, reflects its potential to undermine the integrity of applications built on the LangChain framework. The advisory issued by the project maintainers outlined the specific functions at risk: dumps and dumped, highlighting the failure to properly escape user-controlled dictionaries containing the LC key. This key is integral to LangChain's internal serialization format, and its misuse could lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data and the execution of malicious code. As organizations began to assess their exposure, it became clear that the vulnerability's implications extended beyond just LangChain Core. A parallel issue was found in LangChain.js, which was similarly affected by serialization injection. This related flaw was assigned CV 2025-68665 and affects several NPM packages, indicating a broader risk across both Python and JavaScript implementations of LangChain. In response to the threat, the LangChain team quickly released a patch to mitigate the risk associated with CV 2025-68664. This update introduced new restrictive defaults for the load and loads functions, including an allowList parameter that enables users to specify which classes can be serialized and deserialized. The disabling of automatic secret loading from the environment was also a critical step in enhancing security. Despite these measures, experts caution that the attack vector remains a significant concern. The most common exploitation method involves manipulating LLM response fields through prompt injection, which can be serialized and deserialized in real time. This intersection of AI and traditional security vulnerabilities underscores the need for heightened vigilance among developers and organizations utilizing large language models. As the landscape of AI security evolves, the LangChain vulnerability serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in safeguarding sensitive data within AI-driven applications. The incident highlights the importance of timely patching and ongoing scrutiny of software components to ensure robust defenses against emerging threats. The consequences of the LangChain Core vulnerability extend beyond immediate data exposure, raising significant concerns about the integrity of applications built on this framework. With the vulnerability allowing for the manipulation of large language model outputs, organizations could face not only data breaches but also reputational damage as users lose trust in their systems. The potential for arbitrary code execution via Jinja 2 templates highlights a critical intersection between AI and traditional security vulnerabilities. This could enable attackers to execute malicious code in environments where LangChain is deployed, leading to further exploitation of the underlying infrastructure. As such, the ramifications could ripple through organizations, impacting not just data security but also operational stability. Moreover, the existence of a similar vulnerability in LangChain.js emphasizes the widespread nature of the issue. This suggests that organizations using both Python and JavaScript implementations of LangChain must remain vigilant, as they could be exposed to multiple attack vectors. The dual vulnerabilities underscore the importance of comprehensive security audits for software dependencies in AI-driven applications. The recommended patching measures, including the introduction of restrictive defaults and the disallowance of Jinja 2 templates, are crucial steps towards mitigating these risks. However, the effectiveness of these patches relies on timely updates from users, which may not always occur. Organizations must prioritize regular software updates and rigorous testing to ensure that they are shielded from potential exploits. In the broader landscape of AI security, the LangChain vulnerability serves as a stark reminder of the challenges posed by integrating AI technologies with existing security frameworks. As reliance on large language models grows, so too does the need for robust security practices that address not only known vulnerabilities but also anticipate future threats. In the wake of the LangChain Core vulnerability, users and organizations must take immediate and strategic action to safeguard their applications. First, updating to the patched versions of LangChain Core and related packages is crucial. Specifically, users should transition to LangChain Core version 1.2.5 or later, and for LangChain.js, version 1.1.8 or later. This proactive step will mitigate the risks associated with the serialization injection flaw. Organizations should also conduct a thorough audit of their existing deployments to identify any instances where the affected versions are in use. This includes checking for dependencies that may inadvertently utilize these vulnerable packages. Additionally, a review of code that interacts with LLMs is recommended, particularly focusing on areas where user input is handled, such as additional _quargs and response metadata. Beyond immediate updates, implementing security best practices is essential. Organizations should adopt a defense in-depth approach, which includes validating and sanitizing all user inputs, regardless of their source. Establishing strict access controls and monitoring for unusual activity can help detect potential exploitation attempts early. Training and awareness are also vital. Teams should be educated on the implications of prompt injection and the importance of treating all LLM outputs as untrusted inputs. Regular security training can empower developers to recognize vulnerabilities and apply secure coding practices. Lastly, staying informed about ongoing updates from LangChain and the broader security community is essential. Following relevant channels and participating in discussions can provide valuable insights into emerging threats and mitigation strategies. Engaging with the community can also facilitate sharing experiences and solutions related to the vulnerability, fostering a collaborative effort to enhance overall security. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.